incorrectly, and then we literally set the state standard that the state is the parent, or that literally the government is your god, and that's where we're going with this. It is all about control, and then that made a day consumers, and you get the money before they get old. Then you don't have to worry about them ever having money, right? So
you really explained that good.
Well, I mean, that's
Common Core is just ridiculous. We had a son who had severe migraines. What's that all about?
I totally believe that. But could I ask what year that was?
That was about 1918. That's about 6 or 7.
To give us a call, Kelly. Real quick, before we pick up this last caller, because we're going to run short on time, let our listeners know where they can find you. Once again.
Please reach out. You've been following me on anything with social media. We're working on a web page. My mom is at McKinley Healthcare in Canton, Ohio. It's rated number 1 star within the quality, a very horrible star rating. And that's really all I have to reach out to right now. We're working on other things. There's going to be a series in our local newspaper.
I'll put a link on
Pardon me?
I'll put a link on the website. This way people can find a way to reach you up.
I don't have one yet. We're working on a website. I wish I did, and I should have been prepared, but I don't.
Sure. We can still put have a way for them to contact you via email or something on the website here. So, real quick, I want to pick up the last call. Caller from California. We got 4 minutes here. Welcome to the AmericanIntelligenceReport.com. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, 2 things. Last week I called in and I talked to you about the CPS abuse, and yes. I made a YouTube video out of our conversation and put it up there with your website and the RBN website and everything else. It was up there for 3 days, and Google banned it, and I put in a request to get it reinstated, and they did reinstate it. That's good. And
great.
The second thing is I used to work in old folks' home taking care of mentally deranged patients, and I saw a lot of things in there, and I would like to talk to you about it, but I think you don't have enough time. So.
Well, you can definitely go over some of these things. We do have a few minutes here.
Oh, well, one of the things is there were older gentlemen that were constantly trying to rape the older women and the younger women.
That was a huge complaint of mine.
Just for being deranged. And I found a way to deal with some of this stuff by talking to, some of the people wouldn't brush their teeth and wash their mouth, and so I figured out a way to tell them that they were sitting down for peppermint schnapps for a nightcap, and got them all to wash their mouth before they went to sleep. So, but we need.
I had a big problem with that too. My mom was forced to live, married 31 years, very scared of this sort of thing, and she was forced to live with rapists, sexual abusers that were right in the same locked hallway with her. That's a scary thing. You have no choice.
A 25-year-old mentally retarded girl that was in there got pregnant by a 65-year-old gentleman, and it's just terrible.
Where's the oversight? And I mean, isn't there? You would think there'd be someone checking up on the elderly there on a hourly.
I was told by Coleman Professional Services, Susan Stroop actually, who's the head of that, is that there's sexual assaulters everywhere on the street. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It is when you're forced to live with them.
Yeah. That's the way they
against their will, and
it's a big deal. Sexual predators. in the hospital, locked in the same room with your mother. It sounds like the basis of a horror movie here, guys. Well, incorrect.